Hello and welcome to another episode of Jobless Weebs, episode 35. I'm Marco, the Beautiful Mexican, and with me today, like every week.
Yep, Brian Des.
How are you, Brian?
Pretty good. I've had a pretty fun week this last week, so I think I'm watching a lot of anime, which is always something that helps me feel more energized.
Cope with life.
Yep. Yeah. And well, oh yes, absolutely. And also, especially if the anime has a worse life situation, then I'm like, okay, at least reality isn't like this.
Oh boy.
I've been getting into Parasite Maxim.
Oh.
So it's like, wow.
Is this the first time you're watching it?
Yeah, first time.
Oh boy.
First time. I thought I would never try, like it's like horror and it's like, oh no. But then trying it out, it's like, oh, it's not too bad actually.
It's
It's
pretty good. I really liked it.
Mhm.
I actually teared up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Like on the final episodes, and there were
really?
some episodes. How far are you?
So I'm like 22, episode 22.
Okay, so you're almost.
Yeah, I'm like right there.
You're already past the mom.
Yeah,
right.
I am, which is like so surprising because I thought that would be like the, I thought that would be like the ending, but then it's like no, but then it's like, oh, there's another mom figure in this anime, and it's like, oh yeah, maybe that's gonna be the ending, but no, it's not the ending still.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, but now there's like this political group, maybe that's gonna be the ending, but it's like,
Yeah.
Still not quite
You're
there.
very close to the
Yeah.
ending.
yeah,
Though, when that's over, that's
Mhm.
not essentially the ending. Kind of like
Ah.
the ending just comes out of nowhere. So
oh really? Oh, okay, yeah, okay, that would make sense because it's like, this ends, oh this ends, oh this ends, it's like, what's next? Yeah, I'm still.
Yeah, it was a pretty
Yeah.
good ending. So you
Okay.
should just brace for it, because
Okay, I will.
because you're gonna be
'cause
like how much hard is gonna be life for this guy?
Oh,
'Cause, like,
dude.
this guy just had it
Right.
rough. It's like,
Right, he's still in high school, and it's like whole life ahead of him. Yeah. Oh my.
yeah.
So yeah, a lot of fun with that
Yeah,
show.
and
I really like
That is
it.
one of the few main characters that goes from being a Shinji to being at like
yeah.
Chad.
Yeah, he totally is. Like, I don't know when it was, but it was up there. It was like past episode 10 or something, when like some of the girls call out to him, and then he turns around and he's like, yo, or sup. And it's
Yeah.
like, he loses his Shinji look. So it's, wow, total 180. So
I'm not
crazy.
watching it again because,
Oh no.
but I recognize that it was
Yeah.
good.
Oh
I would,
yeah.
I give it at least
Suspenseful.
like a 9 out of 10 or
Oh yeah.
an 8.
Yeah, easily 8 or 9.
What we're gonna talk about today, it's like a completely different genre from
Oh yes.
from Parasite,
Mhm.
and
completely.
and I finished this type of genre not so
Mm.
long ago. There have been a lot of this type during the anime seasons. We have a lot of idol animes,
We
but
do.
this one, I think like there's a reason of why Love Live, it's a name of its own.
Yeah, it's a mainstay of idol anime.
I also finished Wake Up Girls. That it's another idol one that I was initially comparing it to Love Live, but
Yeah.
after finishing it, it's like kind of completely different. And if we have time,
yeah.
we can probably cover it.
Oh, gladly. Yeah.
But I mean, I just wanted to cover Love
Oh
Live for
yes,
now
Love Life.
because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 different animes.
That's right. Yeah.
So the original one that is just called Love Live,
Mhm.
the second one that is called Love Live Sunshine, and while the first one takes place in Tokyo, the second one takes place in Izu, which is in the coast down south.
Yeah. Very countryside.
Yeah, very countryside, which
Yeah.
is like a different scenario than the first one. The third one, it's called Love Live Nijigasaki High School Idol Club, which is
Mhm.
an anime on its own that it kind of like just broke apart from from the previous
Ah,
two regarding the plot.
oh,
And the most recent one from last year that is called Love Live Superstar. That
Superstar.
they can like return to their roots.
That's right, yeah. And that most recent one just came out last year,
Yeah,
right? So over a very, very long time, like a decade, these shows have been coming out.
pretty much.
Pretty
I was
much.
checking it, and
Mhm,
from like the first one came out on.
mhm,
Let me check again. Yeah, it came out 2013,
mhm.
the first season. Then the second season 2014. Then the movie to end
Ah, yeah.
the first Love Live on 2015. Then 2016 came the second like the spin-off, which is Sunshine.
Oh, yes. Sunshine
And
2016.
kind of like every year they've been coming up with
Yeah,
different one,
since then. It's phenomenal. It's
and it's
crazy.
and I mean I consider myself more the weave in the moe side.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean
With oh yes, with
you
here, right here.
you kind of tell.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm more of a slice of life moe side, but kind of like I
Mhm.
going into still the idol genre.
Yeah,
I
it's
think I had to
similar.
level up.
Oh yeah, so
In
yes.
my weebness.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because it's a similar feel that moe with girls coming together in a big group. So it's a similar idea. Uh, Idol is different, though, for sure.
Yeah, or at
Mhm.
least because Love Live, it's at least in the anime community, I think it had a lot of like memes
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
I mean
Absolutely.
when you get into animes,
Mhm.
you see like Nika Nika Ni
Oh
and you start
yes.
doing it,
Yeah.
but you're like, where the heck is that
Where's
from?
that from? Yeah.
And then
Like even I knew about it, uh, and I saw it in a bunch of other like live action dramas and things.
yeah,
Yeah.
and something and then you figure out like, oh, it's Love Live, but it is
Yeah.
not until
You get into
you
it
get
and you
into
give
it
it a
that you're
try.
like
Mhm.
Nika Nika Ni.
Right, right. You're like, okay, okay. Yeah.
And what I liked about Love Live,
Mhm.
in regards to the type of anime that it is,
Oh,
that it's like a slice of life, it's that it has a plot. Because you know,
oh yeah.
with some other slice of life animes,
Uh,
sometimes it doesn't
the,
really matter if it has a plot or not.
yeah, like like another one that I can think of right now is the Asobe one.
Oh, the one with the three
Yeah, with the
girls,
two girls. Yeah, with the
Asobi
blonde.
Asobase, I
Ah,
think.
okay, Asobe. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that comes to mind, and it's very slice of life, very in the comedy side of things. But yeah, it's like three girls, and it's slice of life, but yeah, it's just them like living life.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
a lot of animes are like,
So yeah,
whether
that
if you're watching like episode 10 and then episode
mhm.
3, sometimes there's
Yeah.
not a lot of difference because it's like
Oh, absolutely,
they're having
absolutely.
fun.
Yeah, they're just living their life, which is slice of life.
Yeah, but for
Very
this
nice
one,
genre.
it actually
Uh,
has a story development. And kind of like
mhm.
one of the animes that I can remember because I actually made the comment about it was from the previous season, from fall, the Pride of Orange. Remember that I
Red
told you that it
Orange.
was like
Oh, we
that a
didn't.
sports one
Uh,
slash idol that I just told you that it was like a sports love life. It was like
mhm.
right now I completely
Take
take
back.
that back.
Oh,
It
I
is
see. I
like
see. Yes, yes.
Love Life is 1,000 times better than.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, I liked Pride of Orange because
Yeah.
the songs were nice, and
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
it's like, yeah, the sports environment, it was just like, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I
It
had a
doesn't
problem with the
really.
sport setting, but with
Yeah.
Love Life, so the
Yeah.
way the story starts, it's a school in Tokyo that it's about to close because they're not receiving a lot of students. or new
And
students.
yeah, and the student application volume isn't enough to justify having it open.
And so they're like, okay, yeah, so whatever like students we have, those are
Yeah.
going to be the ones that
Yeah, that's it. First years they'll go to second years will go to third years, and then no more first years.
I don't know how common that is, but
I'm not sure either. Other than like just the general hearing about less population, they're announced that they'll close once everyone's graduated from the school. It's kind of a hard hit on everybody. All the students are kind of they're kind of really sad, and it's kind of hard to accept for them.
So the main girl, what was her name again?
Oh, Hanukkah.
So the main girl, she sees an idol group from another high school,
Yep.
and see how they're very famous. So she thinks, hey, maybe this is the thing that we need in order for us to get more students.
Yeah, for our school and revive our school. Oh yeah.
And so she decides to drag her two best friends.
Umi and Kotori.
Boy, I'm amazed you remember the names.
Yes. Like every episode from like episode 8, I kept saying their names and trying to remember. Yep. Yeah, so I really like all of them. Yeah. So yeah, the three of them.
Yeah, the three of them start, and the thing is that Honoka she's not very bright.
Yeah,
she's as normal as they can get.
Yeah, almost to the point of being a ditzy character.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't be surprised that if she was a supporting character in another anime.
Right, like. I would totally agree. Like just the initial premise of her character is a side character. In the very first few episodes, you kind of get that she doesn't stick with anything. She doesn't have that attention span to really like go for anything for any real amount of time. But she's very, very gung-ho about her dreams.
Yeah. Yeah, she's very energetic, which
very, very, very,
which is something that I like. And in addition to the setting that it's a school idol thing, which I think that just like lessens up the pressure and a lot of dramatic stuff that might have happened. And I'm comparing it right now with Wake Up Girls.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, because for Hanukkah and her friends, it's their friends in school.
Yeah, it's in school. Together. Everything happens in school. Yeah. So it's very lighthearted. Kind of like it's not a lot in the real world. They don't go into.
There's it's very special in that way too, because you don't really see a lot of like the surrounding place, like surrounding people, very focused on the school students.
Yeah, it's very focused on school students, and she is, despite being very normal, but with her cheerful attitude, she manages to pretty much drag some more girls into her group, and some girls that were defiant of the idea. Pretty much ended up loving being school idols and kind of like singing all together towards a dream.
Yeah, and working towards that. They eventually become a 9-group idol group, and with a few others that joined or who were invited to. Well, as you said, kind of pushed to join.
Yeah,
to join them. So yeah, it's a great mix of these groups.
Yes. So the group Muse has like third years, second years, which is Honoka and her friends, and first years. And so they form this group Muse, which for the entire first season they just like kind of like learning how to interact with each other, and they lose the Love Life. So Love Life is the national competition. They work very hard, but they don't get that far.
Yeah.
Which is something that I like to see whenever there's like a national competition. I
Right.
love to see when the main characters lose when they're very close to the goal, because it's like,
Right.
okay, this is real.
Yeah.
Like
It's hard.
you're making it kind of like,
Mhm.
a little realistic, kind of like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like, even though the show it's very happy and
Oh, yeah.
upbeat,
Oh
it's like
yeah.
from time to time there are some disappointments, and it is not until the second season that
Mhm.
they are able to win the national competition.
Right.
They
Right.
manage to save school.
Which was amazing. I
Yeah.
love that part. But oh yes, yeah. They managed to reach that dream, which started that goal or push, I guess,
Yeah.
saving them.
And sadly they decide to dissolve the group,
Ah,
and
yes.
that was also something that I was not expecting.
Yeah, yeah, like yeah, it was also a surprise to me too. You when you make a group, you usually well, when you make a group inside of a school of all things,
Yeah.
it's the group that continues. But yeah, not for them.
Especially in this idol environment, because there are a
Right,
lot of
right.
idol groups, or like,
Uh-huh.
I do remember whenever, or at least I remember more from idols, like
Uh,
when a girl was like too old or whatever,
yeah,
she
yeah.
would leave, but then
Yeah,
a new one would come and they would
right,
be the new part of the group,
right.
and
Then
it's
you
still the same
continue.
group. With
Yeah.
these ones, they're like, no, we're just gonna disband.
Yeah, Muse disbands. Oh, that was really, really sad. I felt really despondent when that arc was being shown and when
Yeah.
they decided that and it's like, oh wait, there are things happening, maybe they'll continue, but it's like, oh no, they'll continue their decision. So yeah, it's really sad. But I think Muse is kind of special though, their group being the nine of them.
I mean, yeah, for them it was special because they're like,
Mhm.
yeah, if it's not the nine of us, then it's not Muse, so
Yeah,
we're just
yeah,
gonna have to let it go.
yeah. Oh,
Which on
which was
itself it
so
was good
sad.
because like they
Mhm.
they ultimately achieved what they wanted,
They
which
did.
was save the school,
Right. Yeah, they did
and
that. Yeah.
and after that it was like, yeah, we're good, because something that they emphasized also is like, this is a high school thing, so
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah. They were
once we're done with
really
once we're done with high school,
uh,
then that's it.
yeah, and that was the core.
So
Yeah,
I think that was more memorable because, in
I think
regular
so.
idol settings, it's like, we're just gonna go as far as we can go, and
Right, right. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, for them, Muse, they went on that second time and they win nationals. They win well, regionals was hard because they went up to the last Love Lives winner,
oh yeah.
Arise, but they went up against them in regionals won, and the nationals they won. So yeah, it's like they keep doing this.
Then when you see a difference from Love Light to Love Light Sunshine, it
Ah,
was the
yes.
completely opposite thing that happened.
Oh yes, yes. With the nationals situation.
And with the school and with the group, and
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's see here. Let's see here. Sunshine in that one, they also have nine girls.
yeah, Love Live Sunshine also has 9 girls. It
It
also, at
takes
the
longer for
beginning,
them too.
it takes they also start with 3, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
And
That's
the
right.
main girl,
Uh-huh.
is she's Chica, and also Kanan, that is the transfer
Ah,
student.
yes,
So Love Live
yes.
Sunshine takes far away from Tokyo,
Yeah.
and they never really say how many years after Love Live. They
Mhm.
do mention Muse a lot, and
Ooh,
pretty
yes, a
much
lot, a
Muse
lot.
Muse what was the catalyst
Yeah,
for her to form the group.
yeah. Because in this one, it starts out with her kind of like going along in high school, not really doing anything uh, all the way, kind of a thing.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think that
at first.
Yeah, in this one, Chika was even more regular
Yeah,
than Honoka.
yeah, you could say that. Yeah, I think so. I think so.
And they even mentioned it, how
Hmm.
she was like as normal as they came, like with no special talents
Hmm. Hmm.
whatsoever, but that she had that something
Yeah,
to
like
bring everyone together. Because
yeah,
the moment that he gets the news that the school is about to close,
right. It's
she
around
learns
episode
about
4 or so.
Muse and how they
Oh,
work together to save the
hmm,
school. So it's
hmm.
like, hey, it worked once, it
Right.
might work twice.
It might. Yep. Yep. It might work again. Yep. She's a pretty good leader, I would say. She now has like thinks to herself that she can do this with these girls around her. She can like reach this goal. She tries to like show that with getting the other girls with her to on board with this goal.
At the beginning, I was surprised because I
Oh
thought
yeah.
like, is this gonna be the same as like the
Oh.
previous one?
Oh. Oh.
Because
Mhm, mhm.
the setting was different.
Yeah.
It was more of like a big village
Yeah.
rather than the city.
Big
But you know, like the girls were pretty similar, or at least the behavior of the girls. You could connect which one was
Ah,
who.
with the first you know, I kind of did feel that the same way too, actually.
Kind of like
Yeah.
there was a foreigner, the
Yep.
student
The
council that
student
didn't
council.
want to be an
Uh-huh.
idol, the idol fangirl,
The fangirl, that's right. The
the
quiet, well, the
yeah,
quiet,
like the
kind of like the one in their shell, still in their shell.
yeah,
Yeah.
the weird
Leader.
one.
Oh yes, there's always a weird one who's kind of like
the
they're
one
kind
that
of they
the one
kind
that
of
wrote the
go.
music.
Oh yes, the ones that right. The leader that's very energetic, kind of a go get 'em type of attitude.
So, but this one it didn't finish as
Ah,
it could have, or like
yeah,
as Love Live.
yeah. His love life. It kind of
So
changed. It kind of went in its own direction.
yeah, and
Uh,
actually I think that they had it worst because at the beginning
yeah,
they had zero boats.
yeah.
It's like
Which,
I feel you, girl.
yeah, it
It's like
was really sad. That was the time when they had 6 members.
yeah,
If I yes, so after the initial 3, they performed in the gym auditorium area. That was well received in their village. They were invited to go to Tokyo for like a small like idol
event,
venue. Yeah, an event. After 3 more joined, 6 performed there, and it's kind of like it was like a popularity
right?
voting. Uh, the result
They ended up being the
0.
last
Yep,
with zero votes, which
the
is like,
very last. Oh, it was so
oh
sad.
boy, like
0.
oh
Yeah, so it's like that in itself was different than Muse. Muse, they kind of they kind of shot up really high right from the get-go.
yeah.
Granted, Love Live was a very different it was a very different situation from that year to this year. Just the popularity of School Idol changing so fast.
They had a harder time.
Yeah.
They did manage to win Love Live, but they didn't manage to save the school.
Ah, yes.
And also another
Ah,
difference is like
yeah.
they
That
do
was a
decide
big
to
difference.
keep going.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm on episode 10. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so they
Spoiler
do.
alert.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
gosh.
when
Oh, because the 3 of them are or they're third years,
yeah, the
right?
third years are graduating.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Okay. So what you have to watch now
Yeah.
after the episode 12, it's the
Uh,
movie. Actually, on episode 12, they do decide to like go on with the sixth of them, and
that's nice.
yeah,
I like that. Okay.
it was similar
Mhm.
to the first one. And the first one, it was like, no, if we're not together, then we're not
Yeah.
Muse because
Yeah.
we're
Third
strong.
years.
But in this one,
Mhm.
it's like we're strong, and even
Right.
if we're apart, we're still Aquas, no matter how many members we are. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay, that's a different outlook.
Yeah, that is. And that's nice too. They get to continue their group and their dream in their school.
The third adaptation for Love Live,
Mhm.
it was okay. The songs were good.
Oh
The songs were
yes, oh
great,
yes, yeah. Oh yeah,
and the
the songs are
characters were
amazing and
also
all.
very unique. They were 9 girls as well. The
Okay.
only difference is that they were not an idol group; they were independent idols.
Ah,
And even though they did mention Love Live, they never show anything regarding the
like
Love Live.
competing.
Yeah,
Oh, I
it
see.
happened
That is
mostly
different.
in the school, and
Yeah.
they did kind of like a festival for idols.
Oh,
Fourth one, which is the most recent one,
yeah.
Love Live Superstar, again has a similar setting, but this one only has 5 girls.
Okay. So already different with how small the group is.
And the main character,
This is the school where it's a very strong musical tradition. But this main girl,
oh
what's
yes,
her
the
name?
main girl, her name is Canon.
She doesn't get in the
She
music
she loves to
program.
sing, so
Yeah.
she starts pretty much the anime starts with her singing,
Oh,
and she has
yes.
like a wonderful voice.
Oh, she does. She does.
But
I saw that part.
she
Oh, I liked
has
it.
stage fright.
Oh.
So whenever she's in a stage, she's unable to sing.
Mhm.
And so she's applying for this school that is famous or became famous
Ah.
for being very music prominent,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
she's not able to enter into the music program. So she's just like in the general studies program.
Mhm.
She's very reserved because it seems that, I mean, of course she's traumatized, but the fact that she has straight fright. So she's always wearing headphones, and when she's wearing headphones, kind of like when she puts this barrier around her, she's able to sing. And on her way to school, she's singing,
Yeah.
and she gets discovered by a Chinese transfer student.
Oh,
Her name is Kiki,
Oh, Kiki.
and Kiki is like,
she kind of gets awed by Chica, who's in her own world singing, running along to school.
Kiki is like, you have a beautiful voice. You're like, you want to be a school idol with me?
Oh yeah. Yep.
And so again, it's like the student council president doesn't let them. Like,
that's right.
They're like, what are
Very
you
strict.
thinking? It's like, this is a very like
This is a
music prominent, prestigious
Yeah.
school, and you want to do something as belittling as being a school idol, and it's like, hey, you watch your mouth.
Yeah. Well, Canon, she is like, why? Like, school idols are amazing too. Like, they sing and things, and this, but yeah, it's like they butt heads with wanting to make that school club. So yeah, that is different than some of the others, but it also similar. It is also similar with that butting heads with the student council president, as in the
I
first
think,
one, and
because Love Live has a very simple plot.
Yeah.
That just it can be bent. Easily. To have like a good story. Because honestly, I didn't get bored, kind of like in regards with some other animes, because like even though I say that I love slice of life and moe style animes, there are some animes that are it's like, this is boring.
Oh,
so for this one, even though it was a very simple plot, such as saving school, and like working towards your dream of becoming idols, and, bring happiness to the people that listen to us, it's like, the characters are nice. You have like a huge spectrum of characters with different set of skills or behaviors. So
and who they are.
because normally, kind of like idols already, they it seems that they always have to be this cutesy.
Oh, right.
But with these ones,
to have that image,
like,
especially.
Each one of the girls was different, even though they had similar traits in general.
Oh,
Kind of like,
oh, oh, sure.
like the main girl, like the leader, was this very regular girl, but somehow
Yeah.
was very energetic.
hmm
But you could see the difference between
Yeah.
Canon and Honoka or
Yeah. Or
Chica.
even Chica. Yeah, yeah. They're yeah, each one of them are different. And they all share though they all share that drive of being that center or that force that brings the other girls together. But yeah, they are uh, unique.
The plot for Love Live Superstars just evolves like that. Like
Mhm.
once they finally have the five members, they
Yeah.
decide to go to Love Live. They don't win.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't win though, but they do
right.
manage again to save the school.
Really? Oh, that is also really nice. Okay, okay.
So you're
Oh,
like, I kind of like this kind of plot. Is
yeah.
like it's simple, like save
Yeah, it's
school,
simple.
have fun,
Mm-hmm.
and the songs. Some of them are very catchy,
Ooh, yeah, yeah. I
and
really like some of the songs.
and the lyrics are always kind
Uh
of like full of hope and
they
dreams,
are.
and
They really
it's
are.
they're
Oh
not
my.
really love songs. They're,
Right.
they're more
Even like
like happy,
mm,
upbeat songs,
yeah. Even
bubbly songs.
oh, absolutely. Like the first quote unquote love song, Snow Halation, it's like yeah, it's kind of its own good vibes type of love song.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
more kind of like a friendship love song.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I thought that was great in
Mhm.
kind of like in comparison because I do remember a sports anime
Mhm.
that the whole idea of that sports anime, the anime is called Yawamuchi no Pedal. It's
Oh,
a cycling one.
oh, oh,
Like the first two seasons were great because
yeah.
it shows how the main character goes from a total noob to like a pro and wins the nationals.
Oh my. Yeah.
And then season 3 and season 4, it's them again trying to win the nationals, but it's like
Yeah.
they even though they change some things, it feels like a repetitive thing.
Oh, I see. Right,
With Love
right.
Live, it's like, well, it seemed kind of like the same plot, but
Yeah, it seems similar. Yeah.
but but they actually executed it differently in a
Mm.
way that
Mhm.
it doesn't feel the same.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, even when it is super similar as in uh the first to the second iteration, it's probably as similar as it gets, but yeah, totally different with who they are in the village especially.
I guess we can just talk about really fast about
Oh, yes, yes.
Wake Up Girls.
Oh, okay, okay.
Um,
Yeah.
the reason why I was comparing Wake Up Girls to Love Live at the beginning was just like, oh, it's an idol group. But
Right, right.
Wake Up Girls, it's more of a seinen slash drama anime because that one shows all the nasty stuff from the Japanese entertainment industry. And all
Because it's an
these,
industry.
yeah, they actually show like the idol industry,
Ah,
unlike Love Life, which
mhm.
was the school idol club.
Yeah, yeah. So in Wake Up Girls, it shows like they have a manager, right? They
They
have
have
like
a
a boss.
manager.
They do.
Yeah,
Okay. So
there's
even that
yeah
is
the
really different.
production, the group
Mhm.
that owns Wake Up Girls is called Green Leaves, and it's this production company that used to have a lot of famous people, but not anymore. So they're like, how can we make more money?
Oh.
They're like, oh, let's go into idols. So
Oh,
they gather all
interesting.
these girls
Ah.
and like have them take dance classes
Oh,
and
oh.
prepare songs for them. And
Form groups
yeah, kind of like
and
they
work.
start from the ground
Yeah.
up, but that round up,
See.
it's kind of like very shaky because it
Ah,
never goes really good for the girls. Because like when you
ah,
think things are going smooth and nice,
yeah.
then next episode is like, oh yeah, something bad happens, and it's like,
Oh, oh, that's
yeah,
really
it's
sad.
very dramatic,
Hmm.
and I think that it would display. I would like to say that in very exaggerated terms, how the entertainment industry overall is in Japan.
Oh, 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 I
Kind of
see, I
like
see.
how is
Right.
the business
Yeah.
of idols or music in Japan?
Ah, I see.
Because it's
And
not
that,
it's not about the image of cute idols. It's more about
right.
how much money can they produce.
Uh-huh.
That
And
was the only
that,
part.
yeah. Oh, I see. And it's and that causes that stress and that you have to work because you have to meet this type of image or this type of work environment.
Yeah,
First of all,
yeah.
yeah, okay.
They show
So that is
some
very stressful. Yeah,
like
it's
very
not
toxic or
super fun.
stressful environments, and it's like,
Uh,
oh boy,
um,
like yeah. They even on the second season, which is
yeah.
like to end the story, they also show kind of like an introduction to VTubers.
Oh,
So,
really?
and we're talking that
Okay.
Wake Up Girl season 2 came out on 2017, I believe.
Oh, really?
So
Okay, so
it
that's
was
pretty near the beginning,
pretty
or
much very
well,
close to when VTubers were
yeah,
starting to appear
yeah.
with like
Oh, yeah,
Kizuna AI.
yeah. And yeah, and like starting off, like yeah, because VTubers it exploded recently.
Pretty much,
With
it
how
exploded like 2 years ago,
yeah,
but they were
wow,
they
that's
were already
amazing.
there,
Uh,
and they were starting to show how a lot of like how the VTubers actually opened a more international um, business
mm,
environment
mhm.
rather than idols that would stay local on Japan.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, it is like that is true because
Oh yeah, because it all depends on your promotional outreach. Uh, um, from what I've seen personally, at least, with how much like outreach you have, and because it's all about like how many people are drawn in.
yeah, and especially even in Wake Up Girls, they show
Mhm.
how VTubers were starting to be more appealing than kind of like real life idols. Because in this
Oh,
environment, they were not anime girls; they were kind of like
oh yeah.
people, regular
Oh,
people.
oh yeah, yeah,
But they
yeah,
were showing
yeah.
like, oh yeah, VTubers are like anime girls,
Oh
and the weebs are
yeah.
always gonna prefer anime girls over 3D girls.
Because it's that VTuber like persona. It's literally just them, and so it's this entity that you can like be a fan of
Yeah, and kind of like still
entirely.
interact with this anime girl and not
Uh,
like a regular person that has a character to play.
yeah, yeah,
So for
the
some reason, it
character
can
and
like
their own life. Yeah,
yeah, kind of like if
absolutely.
an idol or whatever, they can do whatever they like on their private life. But for this VTuber,
Yeah,
she is like a
yeah,
real life anime girl or
yeah,
boy or
yeah.
whatever. So like even on their private time, they're
They're
still
still
that character. So like
right, right. It's literally the character.
that's
Yeah,
what's more alluring, at least to the
yeah,
weeb
yeah.
population or like a lot of the weeb population.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if you were to tell me what would I choose to watch,
Oh,
Love Life or Wake
Wake
Up
Up
Girls,
Girl.
is like
Oh yes,
Love Life. It's
Love
like
Life. Yeah,
yeah, that
it's just a great story. Like, and school stories are. I love how they handle it in
yeah.
Love Life. Yeah, and I did notice that actually. I was gonna mention for Love Life, uh, you rarely see adults, and adults rarely ever like come into contact with their
And the
club
ones you see
group.
are very supportive.
Oh, they really are. Seriously, like some of the very few ones, the very like actually the biggest ones that you see are their
Honoka's
moms.
parents. Yeah.
Yeah, Honoka's parents, and even the dad you only ever see.
But the dad is
Like,
still with the
oh yes,
lights.
oh
Like,
yes, yeah. He's probably like their number one fan because he has like so many glow sticks, and he's like he joins in on the dancing on one particular scene that I took a screenshot of where he's like just standing there in the doorway, like pretty stern and stuff, and you never see his eyes. They only ever show like the bottom half of his face on down. But yeah, he looks stern, but then the very next scene you see him like turn around with tons of glow sticks and he's like joining in. Oh, I love it. So yeah, it's really interesting. So even that creates this atmosphere of a very like it's the students' world. It's the like no adults, no like manager, except for the, as you said, like their parents and maybe the newscaster at the very least. But
the parents are very supportive in actually in regular, in Sunshine, and in Superstars.
Really? Okay, I'm excited for
dads,
it.
Like,
okay.
Like the moms are okay, but the dads are the MVPs.
Yes, yeah. Love Life, the first iteration. That iteration is just phenomenal. I love it with that.
Yeah, in Sunshine, even the dog.
So it continues. Oh yeah, where? Oh my gosh. Yeah, with the shaggy dog. Oh, so silly. Yep. Okay, yeah. So they do continue that atmosphere for all the other Love Life stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the part that I like the most. That it was more lighthearted.
Yeah.
Very supportive environment. It's like, they did had struggles, but it was something that could be overcome just by talking and expressing how they felt. In regards with Wake Up Girls, it's like, well, it's either money or some sort of like gossip or drama. And it's like,
yikes.
It's like, no, I don't want that.
That's very real world.
All right, but I hope you finish watching.
Yes, I'll definitely continue Love Life. I'm a fan. I really like it. I just today, right before coming over, I started getting into the multimedia aspect of it, like things behind them and stuff. And it's quite fascinating.
I've been listening to a bunch of songs from Love Life. One of them is kind of like my jam to work out, so it's like
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that sounds good.
The best thing is that I don't wear earphones when I'm working out, so so I'm blasting the song in the gym.
Nice.
Most of the time it's empty.
Okay.
But there are a couple times where people come and they see these huge brown dude running at the beat of with like these foreign songs.
Oh my, you're the best. I love it. I love the Love Life songs.
All right, but I hope you guys like this video. Watch Love Life and the rest of the other anime.
Oh yes, please continue all of them.
And see you guys next week.
Yep. Nico ni.
Nico.